nails and friends that like nails. We're back for another video. This one I'm putting out a little bit early, but it's for Valentine's Day, so it's a quickie, not my longer ones that I just finished doing. Those were fun though. I think you need a little bit of everything, right? On your channel? Let me know. Comment below. What am I doing? So I have a set of white polished, gel polish nails, and I am using inks today. I haven't done a lot with inks on the channel yet, but I do actually do a fair amount of this at the salon for marbleizing and things like that. So what I am doing is just going through, and I'm going to show you how to do some different marble looks. I think it helps to be able to watch somebody do this, because I know when I started using inks and marbling, I was like, what on earth am I doing? I couldn't get it to come out right. I was a little frustrated with it. So here are my quick tips and tricks. So first of all, make sure you have a light background. And if you're not using a light background, you need to do this with white paint first and then go over the top of it with the inks. Works much better with white, obviously. White is my go-to as a background. You can top coat these before you start marbling, or you can just do it on top, but you do want to remove the inhibition layer first before you start this. The next tip I have is that you want to make sure that when you're doing the inks, you're using alcohol and not acetone. You can use acetone in small amounts, but what I find is it'll end up causing the ink, not the ink, but the polish underneath to kind of bubble if you start getting too heavy with the acetone. So I find that alcohol is a better alternative, generally speaking. In addition to that, keeping in mind that where you put the ink, it's going to stain the polish. So you can't really take it off once you start. I'm going to do a little rose here. Kind of a bled out abstract rose, not really a like full-on rose. You do want to think about your pattern. You can certainly mix different colors. There's lots of different ways to do this. There's no right or wrong, which is one of the things I like about it, is it's a fun thing to play with. The more alcohol you use, the more bleed out you will get, and so you'll get more this look that I'm getting right now, which is a much more faded kind of a look. You can layer over with ink. You can go like layer on top of layer on top of layer if you want to, until you get the right intensity. And I think I do that with one of the other nails to show you that as well. But there's literally a million different possibilities and ways to play with this. If you want a darker effect, go back like I'm doing right now. Yeah, see, I thought I was going to do that with this. So you can see I went over it once. I had a really light streak, and then I went over it again. It made it much darker. And now I'm going to go and fuzz out the edges. So if you fuzz out the edges and leave the center alone, you will get more of that faded ombre kind of a look to it. Whereas if you go right across the middle of that, like I did on the second nail in, then it breaks up the line and you'll end up with a lot more faded line. So just depends on, again, the look that you want. I use this sometimes for stone effect too, because it works really well for doing stone nails as well. If you want to take away some color because you got too much of that bleed out, again, dipping it in alcohol and then almost like flooding that section of the nail and then taking a cotton pad, sorry, I just went off screen, will help you to sort of lift off that extra ink without having to redo the nail. Okay, sorry, I cut that part of the video out because I thought I was coming back on and then I wasn't. What am I doing here? I have just relayered on top of that particular nail a little bit more color. So I went back in and just kind of fuzzed out some of that color to pull some of it so it didn't look like dots per se. We are going to be doing some quick art on top of these nails, but you don't have to. You could certainly do these and then not, you know, just leave them as is. And I think they'd be beautiful just the way they are. But I wanted to do a little something Valentine's Day like, so I am going to show you how to put some art on top of your marbleized or inked nails. Inked? Is that a thing? Sounds like a tattoo. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the whole thing because some of the video got messed up, unfortunately, for this one. But what I am doing is trying the one-stroke technique that a lot of people are using right now for nail art. And I have never, ever, ever done this before. So I was taking a class through Wildflowers, and this was something that we did in that class. And so it's my personal adaptation of that. So I did a bunch of little strokes that you can see have white and red together. And now I'm outlining the inside. I'm going to make like a little heart band on the inside. And then I will go around the outside and make little, like, how do I explain that? Little U shapes, I think is the best way to put it, around the edge of that one stroke so that it looks almost like tissue paper. Do you remember tissue paper hearts? I do, when I was a kid. Okay, and so now what I have done is put some dots. I didn't show you. You all know how to use a dotting tool. I didn't show that part. I'm sorry. I'm a bad nail artist today. So I put some dots along that inner line, and then I just put a whole bunch of dots out around the edge of the nail just for fun, because I thought, why not? That looks like a lot of fun. And then the rest of these, I'm just going to show you some other little quick things. The video, like I said, unfortunately got messed up, so I apologize because there's going to be different parts where I'm going to show you like part of the nail art, but I didn't get it all. Right now I'm just picking, and then like I said, I'm going to outline that outer edge, which is actually I think what I'm doing with those little U's right now is creating that outer edge, and I'll show you. Yeah, you can see it on the right there. Now I'm making hearts on that far end nail, so I literally just made 3 hearts and I'm outlining them, which I apologize because again I'm on the corner of the video. I don't know why this video got so messy. I feel like I got interrupted a couple of times during this video and that might be what happened. I'm just adding a little arrow to my biggest heart. Very traditional. This is a very traditional Valentine's Day nail. So 3 hearts, one has a little arrow going across it, and the other 2 are outlined just to give it kind of a, almost like a comic book effect, I think is what they call that, really. And again, I apologize. I know. I almost didn't actually put this video out because I was really annoyed that it didn't come out as well as I wanted. But I thought, hey, you know what? It still gives you some quick, very quick ideas. All right, this one I'm doing a full heart that goes across the whole middle of the nail, so it's going to take up most of that space. And I'm going to write love on it and put some more little lace around the outer edge. Super easy, super simple. So all of these looks take just like 2 or 3 minutes to do each. These are not designed as a set, so I mean these are just like 5 ideas, or 4 ideas really, because I did 2 of the same. But 4 ideas of things you could do. Ha! I told you I was a mess in this video. I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at myself because, yeah, it's fun. You can laugh with me. It was just, I'm sure I was cursing, but it was hysterical at the time. I'm going to add some more dots just to tie it into my other ones. Like I said, each of these nails only takes a couple of minutes. They're just quick, fun, easy, super simple, Valentine's Day art, which I think is, we all need a little something quick and easy once in a while, and our clients do too. So I really do love, I think of all of these, the pinky nail and the one right next to it are my 2 favorites. And then this nail is also my other favorite. So this is the reason I decided to leave the video in, is because I was like, yeah, but I really do like some of these nails, even though the video wasn't perfect. Hopefully they just give you some ideas. So on this one, what are we doing? Like, stop talking about the video, Kim. So on this one, we are creating ribbons, and then we're going to put dots on our ribbons. So think of it kind of like an open French. So it's going to be an open French where we have 2 swishes, almost like a candy cane. I guess you could think of it like a candy cane. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. So like a candy cane now, we're going to do 2 stripes this way, and then we're going to do 2 white stripes going the other way. And then we're going to put little dots on the ribbons to make them just look pretty and fun. And I love the way that nail came out, and I really feel like I want to do that on clients for Valentine's Day, but I also want to do it on myself because I like the simplicity of it. So I'm just putting some white now, and I'm going to go along the edge and just give it a little highlight, kind of keeping with our sort of comic book theme here. I'm going to do that to the other one, and then I'm going to add, oh no, wait, I go back and fix the red first, because I think I got a little too wide on that. So I just want it to be like a teeny tiny thin line. So if you ever mess up yours, you can do the same thing. And now I'm going to go put those white stripes in, and then we'll put the dots on, and then we're going to be finished. So again, like the video is about 13 minutes. I really did not speed up how I'm doing this. It pretty much is real time here. And then we're going to top coat. So if you were working with a client, again, you know, super easy, super simple looks. I love this particular nail. I'm just all about it. Reminds me of, I don't know, Candyland, Candy Stripes, something like that. Ribbon candy, maybe? That's kind of a Christmas thing, but not Christmas ribbon candy, but it reminds me of, I don't know, something. I feel like Candyland. I feel like the game Candyland when I was a kid or something. I don't know. So anyway, red dots on the white stripes and white dots on the red stripes. I love going off camera for some reason in this video. Must have been the way I had the camera set up or something, but you get the idea. You get the idea. And that's it. I do have another really nice Valentine's Day video coming up, which could be used all, I feel like, you know, February long because, oh, and more dots. Yes, we have to have more dots. Because it is the like a 3D rose look. So check that video out. If you are checking this out in January, it should be up in a couple of, like in a week or two. If you are checking this video out after February, it should be up already. So yeah. So there you go. 5 different ways that you can both ink and create Valentine's Day designs in just a couple of minutes at the salon. And I'll give you a close-up look. Isn't that cute? I think that's so cute. You could actually put probably a couple of these nails together if you wanted to in a set, but yeah. So 5 different things that you can do for Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I love when people share because then we get more, right? We get more videos. If there's anything you would like to see me do or attempt or try, please feel free to send it to me in the comments, and I will attempt to make your request happen. I hope you're all having a fabulous January and enjoying 2024 so far. I know that I am, now that my family is back to healthy again. Oh my goodness. So many things. So many things. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.